Robert Grande here with Tony Piombo from California.
Napa, California.
Tell me a little bit about what you do, Tony.
So my company manufactures pizza ovens. They're made in the USA. We build them in Napa. We started in 2014. I started the company alongside my dad. And we started mainly as a residential company, and to this day I think we're still considered mainly residential, but ever from the beginning when we started, we would have commercial clients, mainly wineries, breweries, restaurants. We would have, usually it was like in the form of an existing restaurant wanted to add pizza to the menu, and we'd supply them with the oven, and the feedback was phenomenal from all our commercial clients. So the past few years we've been growing that side of the business and starting to get more into the commercial market.
Okay, so these are your ovens.
Yes.
And you build them in California?
We do, yes, we do. I mean, all the material is sourced locally. We have, a team of guys that build the ovens, and with our ovens, we do a fire brick dome, which is pretty unique, both in residential and commercial market here in the U.S. A lot of times you'll see a refractory dome.
Well, show me, Tony.
Yeah, sure. Why talk when I can show you? So the brick dome, you can see in there. So what we're doing is we're ordering all those bricks locally. We hand cut each one on 4 sides, and then we hand lay them, and we do a pure kind of brick to brick dome. There's no mortar joints on the inside, and so that's really unique. I mean, most ovens you see have that precast refractory. We feel like the brick is a better way to do it. It's harder to do, it's more expensive to do, but what it allows us to do that no one else does is give a lifetime warranty on the structural integrity of the dome. So any oven that we sell, a standalone oven, whether it's for a home or a restaurant, we give a lifetime warranty. What we guarantee is that the dome will never crack, and that it will never suffer any kind of damage to the dome that would lead to performance issues or structural integrity issues. For trailers, we do a 10-year warranty, which again is pretty unheard of. I think maybe 3 or 4 years is the most you usually get
right.
in a trailer oven. So that's kind of our big thing, that we do that's different. And even though we started, like I said earlier, as a residential company, you can see why a feature like that can be appealing in a commercial setting, because at home an oven is a great tool and people use them, but in a restaurant, in a mobile catering operation, it's your livelihood depends on the oven not breaking and not falling apart, and it has to perform at a high level for a long time. And so that's resonated with our commercial clients, and they, when I ask why did you end up going with us, people like the Made in America, they like that it's a family business, but I think the number one thing is that they know they're getting something reliable, and the warranty really speaks to that. A lot of people can say my oven does this, does that, but at the end of the day, a warranty really kind of sets it in stone, and it's clear, and it's not just talk. And so that's a little bit about how we do what we do.
What are the bricks made out of?
This is medium duty fire brick. They're full bricks, so they're 4.5 inches thick. So that's another unique aspect. There's different thickness domes out there, 2, 3, 4 inch, but 4.5 inches is pretty thick. And that just, the thicker a dome is, the more thermal mass it has, right? So the more heat you can saturate those bricks with, and the longer it takes to cool down. So with our ovens, you have 72-hour heat retention, meaning you light a fire, you get it up to 900 degrees for a few hours. That temperature is and you stop adding fuel, it's gonna take a full 72 hours to get back to like a room temperature.
No kidding.
Yeah, so I like to call it the weekend oven, because on Friday you can do pizzas, your high temp cooking, put the door on, and then Saturday you're roasting, and Sunday you're baking bread, all off the retained heat from that first fire on Friday.
Boy, it's incredible.
It's fun. It's fun.
The most amazing thing for me is lifetime warranty.
Sure.
That you guys are going to stand behind your product.
100%. 100%. I mean, they're tanks. Just when you build an oven this way, it's strong for a number of reasons. The first reason is the material we're using. So a refractory mold, refractory concrete, you make that, you mix a proprietary cement concrete mixture, you pour it into a mold, you let it harden, and then you send it to the customer. And the first time that dome ever gets hot is when the customer is curing it. with fire brick, they're made in a kiln. They're fired up to 2,300 degrees Fahrenheit before it ever goes in the oven. So they're rated for those temperatures. So that's, just makes them incredibly durable. And it really, it basically guarantees that a fire would have to get to those 2,300 degree temperatures to compromise the brick.
Sure.
Yeah, and then the way, we do the mortar joints on the outside, the bricks are bigger on the outside, so we do mortar on the outside to hold that dome together, but also gravity is holding it together. All those bricks are holding each other together, and it's a tank. It's an overbuilt, monster, and that's what we wanted. We just wanted something that you don't have to worry. I have clients in Alaska that send me videos and pictures of their oven with icicles on it. We've got ovens on single axles that have been bouncing around for 9 years that are just, they're like the day they left. Yeah,
that's amazing. Are you a pizza maker yourself?
I picked up some stuff. I kind of, for me, I could be a good business owner or a good pizza chef. I can pick one, right? So that's the goal, right? But no, look, obviously, we've been doing classes for 9 years. I've been very blessed to work alongside some of the best chefs. We'll fly chefs into Napa to do advanced pizza classes and other stuff. So I've been very fortunate to pick up a lot of stuff. But I'm cooking maybe 2 or 3 times a month, and I'm doing pizza. But I really right now I'm going through like a steak thing where I'm doing like 900 degree steaks. We have a stainless steel grill, right? And so like a lot of cast iron, vegetables and stuff. But no, I love pizza. I'm not at the point where I'm making my own dough though.
Right, okay, that's fair enough. But when you said that you fly in chefs from all over the country. Are these for like demos for your oven?
No, not really. So like an example would be who was here yesterday, I think like Anthony Falco. We've flown him in several times, and that's more to support our existing customers.
Yes.
The point of my class is it's a great opportunity, it's a good sales opportunity too. If you have some people that are thinking about it, come to a class, right, and see and taste for yourself. But the real reason I'm doing it is because, our company, we really put a lot of focus on supporting customers after the sale.
Right.
It's a lifetime relationship. It's a lifetime warranty, right? So I like to think, look, we're here for you 5 years after you buy your oven. If you call me out of the blue and you're having problems making pizza dough, I'm going to connect you on an email with the best pizza dough maker I know, right? And so what we're doing with the classes, you get this oven. It can be overwhelming at first for a lot of people. There's a lot to it. What do I do? Where do I start? So the classes are just a way to support our customers so that they can get the best use out of their oven. But I think the main thing and the biggest value with the classes is when you're standing next to a chef who knows an oven well, you could just pick their brain. And then they do something and you say, why are you doing that? Right? And it's just so much better than maybe putting a video out or answering questions. Just being there, doing it, it's great. And so yeah, we're doing classes. We do them, we have a place down in LA where we have a partner that has a trailer. We know a lot of chefs up in the Bay Area where we're based out of Napa.
Can you address your relationship with Fire Within?
Yeah, for sure. So Fire Within, obviously amazing trailer building company. We have been putting ovens on trailers since day one, and over the years I've gone through 5 or 6 trailer suppliers, and I was always running into trailer suppliers where the quality control was not up to our standard. The trailers were late, which is the worst thing that can happen for a commercial company that needs to make money. And I got sick of it, and I decided to really sit down and do some research and how can I find the best partner. And through my research, talking to people I know and trust, going online, I found Ajit with Fire Within, and I called him up out of the blue, no idea what kind of reaction I was going to get, and it was intimidating. He's the best, and so but he had heard about us, and we just connected right away, and in a very short time we were partners, and we believe in this company so much, Fire Within, and we're exclusive to them. We don't sell any other trailers. We don't want to sell any other trailers because they just check all the boxes. They're diligent. They have a high standard for quality control. They build the oven quickly, a quick turnaround. But the number one thing is just like us, the post-sale support is through the roof. I was blown away by their class that they offer, the Wood Fired University. I went to that class. It was just the perfect class. You know, there was no BS, right? I could see a class like that having a lot of fluff and like, you're gonna do great, but no, they cut straight to the chase on how to run a successful mobile catering operation, and that really impressed me. And then just, hey, like us, if they buy a trailer oven and they're running into any kind of headaches with, you know, hey, how do we make more money? How do we book more events? Whatever it is, if you call Fire Within, they're going to answer immediately, and they're, like me, are going to connect you with somebody who knows the answer to the issue. So anyways, tangent there. I love Fire Within.
Right,
you can
that's
tell.
great.
But yeah, so we're, you know, this is one of our first times we've done an oven with their trailer. The partnership is very new, but we're really excited to kind of debut it at Expo. And if you want to do a little walk around, I can kind of show you.
Sure, go right ahead.
Here. So I'll start with the oven. This is a 110, so it's 110 centimeter diameter or 42-inch interior diameter. The most popular, I would say, trailer size oven. It's a palazzo model. It's got a low dome, so it's designed specifically for high volume pizza. The trailer is, I believe this is the concessionaire, and some of the features of the concessionaire are going to be the ramp down here, which allows you to load heavy things on wheels. Also, the no top design allows you to put a big fridge in here, or any oversized thing you can throw it in. This prep table is it's the side panel. It's really light, comes off. You can tighten it down so you overhang your prep table, put it flush. They've got a sink.
Real important.
And this sink is wild because a lot of people think, oh, they look at it and say, oh, cool, it's got a sink. But it's not just a sink. It's a freshwater tank. It's a gray water tank. It's a pump. It's a heater. It's hot water. I mean, that's invaluable. And as a caterer, there's gonna be a lot of events you can't do unless you have this.
Right. So
it really opens up the opportunities. And it's optional though. And they go on any model trailer they have for the most part because they fit right in to the tongue hitch here. They've got these holes on either side, allow you to put an umbrella, lock it right in there, and there's a couple right there. It's got tons of storage underneath as well. I'd open it, but all our bags are in there. So. And then the stabilizers and the levelers right here to kind of get the trailer level and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, those are the big things I think on the trailer. Hopefully, I'm still learning the trailer, so hopefully I hit them all.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the concessionaire with a Palazzo 110 on it.
Okay, great. How can people find you, Tony?
So the best way to find us is just go online and search for fornopiombo.com. It's FORNOPIOMBO.com. And same with social media. We're on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all that stuff. Just search Forno Piombo. And if you're having trouble with the spelling, just Google Napa ovens. We'll pop right up.
Okay. Tony, hey, thanks a lot for
Albert,
spending
thanks for
time with
having
me.
me.
I really appreciate it.
Appreciate it.